Hi everyone, I'm online today to tell you about an extremely concerning issue that's come up in the CF community this past week and why it should be of the utmost importance to you as well. On May 22nd, during the long weekend, we became aware of a communications plan and associated budget by the Patented Medicines Prices Review Board, and this came out through an access to information and privacy request that we are entitled to as Canadians. In it, we learned that the PMPRB is planning to use $56,000 of Canadian taxpayer money and along with its power and resources to oppose the patients, stakeholders, and patient groups that it is put in place to protect. In it, this communications plan and budget called out specifically the cystic fibrosis and rare disease communities among other patient groups as opponents, spreading disinformation and lies about what these proposed reforms would actually do in Canada. They said that we were spreading these lies through organized public relations campaigns and being very aggressive against the government. Well, I'm here today to explain to you why we had to get loud and be aggressive. CF patients, as well as all patients in Canada, are stakeholders of the PMPRB, and it is a federal regulatory agency that helps with pricing and access to medications in Canada. So a couple of years ago, when these reforms were proposed, we came out as a community, as well as many others, to discuss these, and we were consulted and gave our feedback on what we supported, what we didn't support, and suggestions on how they could be improved to benefit patients across Canada. Well, over the years, we've been ignored, we have not been listened to, and we've been opposed. And so we had to come out even stronger to access medications so that we could live, so that we can save our lives and change our lives. We had to get loud because our health comes first. Canadians with rare diseases and cystic fibrosis specifically need access to life-saving and life-changing innovative therapies that the PMPRB is trying to block our access to. So it's no surprise that we had to raise our voice and oppose their reforms. Suggesting and outwardly claiming that cystic fibrosis patients are spreading misinformation is not just offensive and insulting, but it's deeply concerning for the health of our democracy. Suggesting that the cystic fibrosis community has been spreading misinformation and actually outwardly saying that we've been doing this is deeply offensive and concerning for the health of our democracy. The fact that the PMPRB went out of their way to develop a communication strategy to use taxpayer-funded resources and their power to marginalize and invalidate the voices of cystic fibrosis patients presents more than just a serious concern. It is indicative of conduct that does not comply with the standards that Canadians should expect from a federal regulatory agency of their democracy, and it highlights that the PMPRB has little interest in actually considering what patients need in Canada, and will even go as far as discrediting and trying to silence them if they oppose their views. Does this sound like democracy to you? I don't think so. Today, it's the CF community that's affected by the PMPRB's misconduct, but tomorrow it could be you. You never know what types of medications this will block coming into Canada. It's been happening with the vaccines, and if we reduce our access to innovative therapies in Canada, who knows what Canadian patients will miss out on? Who knows how many lives will be lost? So I'm gonna leave you with this thought today. CF patients in Canada are under attack. We're under attack by our own bodies every day that are working against us and making it even more difficult to breathe than the day before. But what's even more concerning, if there could even be something more concerning than that, is something that we do have within our control. It's that the government is denying emergency access to life-saving medications for CF patients across Canada. And on top of that, that they're trying to silence our voices. CF is a relentless illness, but we are unrelenting. The government is trying to silence us and oppose us, but we will not be silenced. We are here. We are getting loud. We are getting strong. Join our fight. Stand with us. You can message me for more information on how to stop this slander attack from the government. And if you'd like, you can follow at CF Canada, at CF Get Loud, and at CF Treatment Society to follow all of our efforts and get involved in this fight for access to medications that will save our lives. Thank you.